Hello traders, the title of this video is how do Avid technical traders use the RSI Oscillator. Alright, are you an RSI trader? Are you an Avid technical trader that use the RSI Oscillator? For new traders, the RSI stands for the Relative Strength Index. It is a momentum oscillator. The primary role of the RSI indicator is to identify bullish and bearish financial instruments. But today, we want to talk about how Avid technical traders use the RSI Oscillator. So not all traders use the RSI indicator in the same way. I've been posting videos at the Pro Traders YouTube channel when I was sharing with traders different ways that traders are using the RSI Oscillator. You may check the playlist about RSI indicator at the Pro Traders YouTube channel. All right. So let's get started. I'm on a monthly chart, though. We are on a monthly chart. The strategy that the RSI strategy that we are about to discuss, we can apply it on an hourly time frame, daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart, any time frame. But if you are on a lower time frame, you need to be a little bit careful because the best approach is to use different time frames. All right. So I'm speaking to new traders. Okay. So the Avid technical traders only focus on the level of 40 and 60. So 40 for the RSI, and the level of 60 for the RSI. I'm going to start with the level of 60. That's the green line on my chart. All right. That's the green line on my chart. So the RSI, what they are looking for, those are Avid technical traders, will be waiting for the RSI to go from the oversold zone, near the oversold, which means it's going up from below, you see here, from below, and it crosses above the level of 60. You need to remember that because it's so important, it's a very important condition, all right? So you want it to go from below, start rising, it's rising, crosses above the level of 50, and then finally it crosses above the level of 60, all right? That is what they are looking for. So as you can see on my chart here, the RSI period 14 crosses above the level of 60. That's you see here, it must close. Not that it touch it, you want to see it a bit above that level. So once you see that, what you need to do, you want to highlight, that candlestick bar. So that candlestick bar, because on the monthly chart, that candlestick bar must close. So RSI closes above the level of 60. The candlestick bar, if you're on the hourly time frame, that candlestick bar on the hourly time frame must close. If you're on the 4-hour time frame, 2-hour time frame, daily chart, any time frame, that candlestick bar must close. And then you highlight the high, the low, and the median line of that candlestick bar. You want to look for bullish trading setup near the median line of that candlestick bar. We are talking about this one here. You want to look for bullish trading setup near the high of that candlestick bar, and also maybe near the median line. Those are the two levels that we must watch. All right. But there is a better way to use that strategy. But the first thing that I'm sharing with you is how those Avid technical traders trade the RSI above the level of 50 when the RSI rises from below, crosses above 50, and then close above the level of 60. They highlight the high, the low, and the median line, and they want to buy either near the high or near the median line. Myself, I prefer near the median line. But there is something better you want to do. All right? What you need to do, if you are screening for stock, all right, and you set the criteria that RSI closes above 60, once you have the list of the stock that qualify for that condition, you want to wait. All right, you want to wait. What I recommend to traders to do is to highlight the nearest resistance. So here it is, you see here. RSI closes above 60. Highlight the nearest resistance. See, there was a resistance here. I have too many lines now. I'm going to change now the color into red. So highlight the nearest resistance. So talking about the nearest resistance, at the point where the RSI period 14 closes above the level of 60, is the red line there. So after you identify stock that, okay, have qualified for that condition, RSI closes above 60, you wait. So what I mean by wait for the price to close above the nearest resistance level. So you see, this is a monthly candlestick bar. So you see now you are watching this stock MoCo. That's Mocon Incorporation. This is an American stock that belongs to the technology sector. Okay, scientific and technical instrument. All right. So you wait for the price to close above it. So you are here. You see that, okay, this stock is on my bullish watch list. So you may now maybe switch to the daily chart, because if you see this condition on the monthly chart, you want to catch it at early stage. You see that probably on the daily chart, it will close above this level. So you want to buy above that nearest resistance level. If the price closes above the nearest resistance level. So RSI closes above the level of 60 after rising below, crosses above 50, and then closes above 60. That's the first condition. All right. My recommendation is that that stock is now on our bullish watch list. The next condition is that we want the price to close above, all right, the nearest resistance level. See here, now it closes. But if you, for instance, you're on a daily chart or weekly chart, you will see that it will close above that red line before this monthly candlestick bar, probably sometime. You will see that. All right. Or if you don't want to wait for that candlestick, if you are more conservative trader, you just wait until a candlestick bar closes above that nearest resistance level. So if you don't want to use a lower time frame to see it crossing above that resistance level, and you are more a conservative RSI trader, you will wait for this candlestick bar to close above, the first candlestick bar to close above the nearest resistance level. So you see here, so if you are that type of trader, instead of highlighting the high, the low, and the median line of this candlestick bar, you will apply that strategy to the candlestick bar that closes above that resistance level, the high, the low, and the median line, and you want to buy near the high or near the median line. So as you can see here, as this candlestick bar closes above that resistance level, you can see that the price tried to pull back a bit near the median line. I'm using not very close because the median line is a bit far, but it's quite near the high. You want to see a bit of pullback, see a bullish trading setup after this candlestick bar. So after this candlestick bar closes above that resistance, look for a bullish trading setup and then take it up. Here it is, it's going up, and in all cases, you will use a top-down trading method. All right. So if I want to simplify everything that I say to you now, I can say to you straight away that when the RSI closes above the level of 60, and the price also closes above the nearest resistance level, that's a bullish trading setup. That's the simplest way I can put all this blah 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 together to you. So let's look at another example here. I'm very, very careful so you do not get confused. So we have another scenario here. Okay. I don't know how to zoom into this chart anymore because they do a bit of change. Now I'm using a software instead of I can zoom into it like this, but if I want to zoom it the other way around to see. Okay, I'll get to that. All right, so now here it is, the RSI again, period 14, you see the green line here, it closes above the level of 60. So let's see that candlestick bar. Okay, bring it here. That's correct, that's the candlestick bar, this one. Okay, here it is. So the RSI closes above the level of 60. All right. Now you can see that the price also, if you accept that, because this is a quite messy one, because there was some resistance here, but there is another nearest resistance here. You need to be careful. All right. It's not very clean. You see this one is clean. There's nothing near this level. Okay, when this one closes, you see. All right. So this is a bit messy because there is a resistance here. So you can see that it did not work here. But in all cases, as I'm telling you now, as it closes, if you call the red line as a resistance instead of this one, you assume that you accept that this is closed. This is your resistance. You wait for a bullish trading setup, and there was no bullish trading setup. So you will highlight the high, the low, and the median line of this candlestick bar, and you apply top-down trading method to trade it. Setup, signal, low risk entry point. If there is no signal, don't buy. Here, there was no signal. So this is not a very good example. Well, let's look at another one here. So you come across some setup like this that are not perfect. So you want to know how to filter them out, okay? Yes, this one. So now we are here, okay? One more time, the RSI period 14 has closed above the level of 60. I'm here now, follow my cursor. Okay, what is the nearest resistance here? So you are here now, RSI closes above the level of 60. That candlestick bar is also closed on the monthly chart. If you're on a 2-hour time frame, that candlestick bar must close. All right, okay, so now you ask yourself, where is the nearest resistance level? This one. Will you agree? So here we have a bullish trading setup. Again, you highlight the high, the low, and the median line of that candlestick bar. You want to pull back. You see the second candlestick bar got a bit of tail. That's why we want to catch. That tail is very important for us. They are trying to retest the median line of this candlestick bar. So with the criteria that RSI closes above the level of 60 by rising from below, crosses above the 50, and then closes above the level of 60, that candlestick bar is now closed. We check where is the nearest resistance level. Now we highlight the high, the low, and the median line of that candlestick bar. We wait for a bit of pullback, and then we implement a top-down trading method to trade it. You can see that this one was very good. So in fact, because you need to separate yourself from trading the RSI itself, okay, all right, and trading the price itself. So you want to trade the price. That's what I'm trying to do here. So the condition that the RSI closes above 60 is to find stock, okay, that are likely to be bullish. But now we wait for confirmation that the price give us a confirmation. Here you can see that if you apply the high, the low, and the median line, the second candlestick bar got a bit of tail. You will enter the trade, price went up a bit before pulling back. If you are more conservative trader, sometimes you may have a scenario like this. So you see here, break above, retest. So you are waiting, so this stock will be on your watch list for a long time before you may enter it carefully. But if you enter here, you can see that it's a good one. Highlight the high, the low, and the median line. That candlestick bar where the RSI closes above the level of 60. And then you take it from there for day trading, swing trading, and position trading purposes. This is how the Avid technical traders use the RSI indicator. Why do I use the word Avid? Because those type of traders want to be a little bit ahead of everybody. So you remember the high frequency traders are speed traders. So they want to enter the trade before everybody else, and they want to come out before everybody else. So the Avid technical traders are traders that are looking for what they call leading signal. Okay, talking about leading signal. Now, so instead of waiting for the RSI to go above 70, which means it clearly breaks above a resistance level, when the RSI closes above the 70, usually the price is also above a resistance level. If it goes above it, all right. So instead of waiting that long, those Avid technical traders will like to enter the trade at early stage. They want to be there before everybody, and take their profit before everybody else. So they use the level of 60 and the level of 40. The level of 40, they use it for bearish, okay, bearish financial instrument. So if you are scanning for stock or you are screening for stock, you can use the criteria RSI closes above, okay, 60 to find bullish trading setup, or you may use RSI closes below 40 to find bearish financial instrument. So let's look at another one here. You see, I'm here now. Here I am. So again, we want to find that candlestick bar. Very important for us. Well, which one? I don't want to fool guys. Which one? Is it this one or this one? Okay, hold on a second. This one. Okay, so it's this one. So I can't zoom into this chart from the left-hand side. This is the problem I'm facing now, because now they don't allow me to use my TC2000 on a browser. So I'm using their software now. So I need to get used to this now. Hold on. Okay, so we are talking about this candlestick bar here, okay? So you can see that RSI closes above 60. What is the nearer resistance? Is there still the red line? This one, we are here now. You look on your left hand side, so that candlestick bar closes above a clear-cut resistance level. It's good. This is a bullish trading setup. So now, what do? You highlight the high of that candlestick bar after it's closed. So this is the low corresponding to the red line again. And then you highlight the median line, waiting for that pullback near the median line. And after that, what do? You don't just buy, you use a multiple time frame trading method to trade it. So you can see that candlestick bar there. Oops. The median line is this one here. I'm going to color it now into orange. I hope you can see everything on my chart. Apology to trader because I can't zoom it from the left hand side. So here it is. So now you can see that highlight the high. This is the median line. That's the low of that candlestick bar. Okay. But the second candlestick bar that follow, you can see that it dipped a little bit below the median line. So the price closed here near the median line, but as it opened also below the median line, went a little bit down, but it went a little bit above it. For a lot of beginners, they will find that a bit challenging. So if that's the case, you see the setup on the monthly chart. If you want to be an avid technical trader who wanted to enter the trade at the very early stage, you may go to the daily chart waiting for a daily candlestick bar to close above that median line, and from there you implement your top-down trading method to trade it. So you can see that after that candlestick bar where the RSI did close above the level of 60, the following candlestick bar was bullish. Is this a monthly candlestick bar? So if you are a swing trader, you will be rewarded before we see this pullback again. So you see the market want a pullback, which we did not have, okay, in this candlestick bar. Am I speaking English or what? Okay, so normally after this candlestick bar, pay attention to the vertical line. We will prefer that the second candlestick bar, this one, had a bit of tail, so goes up a bit before having a tail to retest the median line of the first candlestick bar. It did not happen. So it just went straight up. But you can understand what's going through the mind of technical trader. They want another pullback. So the third candlestick bar finally got a tail, you see here, down to the median line, and then from there, that's why he got a tail, push it back up. Okay? All right? So to summarize this strategy, RSI closes above the level of 60. If the candlestick bar also closes above the nearest resistance level, we have a bullish trading setup. Now we must use a different time frame to trade it. So you see this on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go, for instance, to the 4-hour time frame. Today would like to see us on the 4-hour time frame. Say, Joe, give me the 4-hour time frame. This 4-hour time frame doesn't look very nice to me. It's quite choppy. I'll use the daily chart. The daily chart also will be choppy. Okay, again, we are now on the daily chart. Let's see RSI closes above 60. Okay, there's one here from below. So we want it to go from below. So you see here, it's going now, going now, going now, going now. Now it closes above 60 on the daily chart. Now, if you are using a daily chart for this strategy, I do not really, you will see a bit of choppy market like you see here. So now let's try to apply it on the daily chart, which I don't really, yeah, close above 60. So where is the near resistance? So this candle, which candle see bar? This one here. So nearer resistance is what? Somewhere here. That's the one here. So whereas I closes above 60, the corresponding candle bar did not close above the nearer resistance level. We do not yet have a bullish trading setup. So here now finally this one, okay, closes above that resistance level, the nearer resistance level. Now we have a bullish trading setup. So though this stock will be on our bullish watch list on the daily chart, after the RSI closes above 60, now we are watching it. We highlight that near resistance level, and if a candlestick bar closes above that resistance level, we will now implement a top-down trading method to trade it. This is how the Avid technical traders are trading, okay, the RSI. They are focusing on the level of 60 and the level of 40. Now let's look at one example of closing below 40. In this occasion, we want the RSI to go down from overbought, going down, going down, going down from above. That condition is crucial. All right, must go down from above, down, 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 crosses below 50, and then crosses below 50, and then below 40. All right. So here it is, it closes. We see now it pop below it. Nicely, we see now. Okay. So now what do? We highlight that candlestick bar. We on the daily chart, which is quite choppy for this chart. Oh, it's a very funny. Okay, it's quite. I hope you can see on my chart because it's quite. Okay, you can trust me on this one. I hope you can see it. But there is a candlestick bar somewhere here. Okay, the red line is at the high of that candlestick bar, and I'll color it also into red. And this is the low. I will also color the low into red. So normally we will wait for a rally a little bit to retest the media line of that candlestick bar on the daily chart. As you can see, it became a bit choppy, but it did not, okay, rally to retest the media line. But what has happened after that candlestick bar, the price ran down. It's not easy. How am I going to go around this now? Price came down a bit, and the following candlestick bar had a bit of a shadow, went back up a bit, but couldn't come near the media line. So here we have break below, retest, okay, the low of that candlestick bar. You can see down the daily chart, it became a bit choppy for this particular stock. You see, it's quite choppy. Now, are you getting the message now? Okay? All right? So, Avid technical traders use the level of 60 and 70. If the price closes above, let's see another financial instrument. I'm on the hourly time frame. This looks more interesting. Let's see whether we have a scenario here. But the best approach when we learn any strategy, as you are, if this is the first time you know about this, all right, you need to, okay, test it first, practice until you master it. So the condition that we are looking for, RSI is right, this is nice, all the way, and then closes above 60. All right, this is my 60 now. In fact, 60.23. All right. We are on the hourly time frame, okay? Here it is. So now, what do? So if you're on the lower time frame, you need to be very, very patient. I would prefer that traders use weekly chart, monthly chart, even if you are day trader, and you see the setup, then you go to the hourly time frame and 30-minute time frame, okay, to play with it. All right, look for solid, okay, trading setup on the weekly chart, monthly chart, even higher time frame. Daily chart, maybe I would prefer 3-day chart or 2-day chart, okay, and then if you want to go to the hourly time frame and then take it from there, that's fine. But look for solid trading setup before you start. Okay, as you can see, as we are now on the hourly time frame, it's becoming a bit choppy. You see, this is the market noise. Okay, so it closes above the level of 60, which candlestick bar. This one here, so we need to highlight high and the low. Okay, the median high is somewhere between that. So that candlestick bar I'm talking about. Are you with me? I'm with this one. Attention to the vertical line. That small tiny candlestick bar on the hourly time frame. Okay, so now the question is, it breaks a resistance level. Which one? You see, there was a resistance here, this one. Going to color the resistance into red on the hourly time frame. That's the nearest resistance on our left hand side. So that candlestick bar closes above it. The price did pull back here, all right, but you can see it didn't work, it just went down. All right, so if you are applying this on a lower time frame, you see one up, one down, it's quite messy. Try to be a little bit gently. My recommendation is to use, for instance, a weekly chart and then or monthly chart, and then drop down to the hourly time frame or 30-minute time frame or 50-minute time frame to take it from there. That will be a better scenario. All right, or one thing you can do on the 30-minute time frame or 50-minute time frame, when the RSI closes above 60, instead of doing what I told you on the monthly chart, weekly chart, higher time frame, you may wait for bullish chart pattern. I think that will allow you to be a little bit more patient. So you see, it closes above 60. You say it may be bullish, but now you say give me a bullish chart pattern. So here, I think that strategy may work. But as always, test it. Practice with it and see whether it makes sense. RSI closes above 60 on a lower time frame. Wait for a bullish chart pattern, all right, like this one, double bottom, and then take it from there, all right, for day trading purposes. But personally, I will not trade it like this. I will find a trading setup on the weekly chart, monthly chart, and then I will drop down to the hourly time frame, 30-minute time frame, and so on to the lower time frame. That's what myself I will do, because for those who want to play with it on a lower time frame, what I would suggest, try it. If it works for you, well, it's up to you, or it's your decision. All right. RSI closes above 60, price also above the nearest resistance level on your left hand side. Wait for a bullish chart pattern and take it from there. Let me know if you try. Let me know how you find it. Okay. All right. So I've been talking to you for 28 minutes. That's too long now, so I'm going to stop now. So to summarize this strategy, we are talking about Avid technical traders. Traders that want to enter the trade at the very early stage. They are looking for leading trading signal, and they use the RSI, focusing on the level of 60 to find stocks that are likely to break out or to start a new trend. All right, so they want to be in a trade at early stage. So as soon as the RSI closes above 60 and the price also closes above the nearer resistance level, they apply top-down trading method to buy that financial instrument. On the other hand, financial instrument that closes below 40, they are looking for, or they will highlight the nearest support level. In fact, support level, we want it to break below, retest that support level. And then, we take it from there. Break below a support level, retest when the RSI starts deep below the level of 40. My recommendation is to use monthly chart, weekly chart, or any higher time frame, and then drop down to the lower time frame. For those who want to use it on the 30-minute, 50-minute, hourly time frame for scalping purposes, when the RSI closes above 60, rising, very important that condition, rising from below, wait for a bullish chart pattern. and when the RSI closes below 40, all right, okay, wait for, okay, a bearish chart pattern, double top, all right, okay, or head and shoulder chart pattern, and see, okay, and play with it, all right. Let me know how you find this tutorial. If it is another blah 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 from my side, please give us the thumbs down, all right, so I know that this is another blah blah blah, George. I want to know, all right, okay. And if you think it make a bit of sense, all right, give us a thumbs up. Have any suggestion, put in the comment section, all right, and in due course, all right, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. We are the TSTW24 traders, talking about how do Avid technical traders use the RSI Oscillator. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.